How's it going, guys? My name is EthanMan47, and today I'm bringing you guys some GTA 5 gameplay. Going to be talking about the new DLC coming out on June 7th called Further Adventures in Finance and Felony, more commonly known in the community as just Finance and Felony. You don't really need that whole long intro part. So, if you guys haven't seen the trailer yet, I want you guys to go check it out before this video. Unfortunately, I am both too lazy and also not smart enough to figure out how to get the trailer in this video. I mean, I'm sure I could do it. It's not that hard, but I don't really want to take the time to. I would much rather just show you guys some small things I saw in the trailer and let you guys go enjoy that on your own without me talking over it, because I'm sure that's all I would do. So if you guys have not seen the Finance and Felonies trailer, I highly suggest you go check that out. I will leave a link in the description in case you haven't seen it. Come back to this video and I would like to talk about some key things that I see or that at least I'm interested in and some concepts that I have for them. So first off is very briefly in the trailer, and if you guys go watch it, you will see this. There are 3 cars that are very quickly shown within a sequence of, I want to say, maybe a second to 2 seconds, and they're very hard to catch. You've got to look really closely. If you blink, you might miss them, and they look really cool. Now, the first one I want to talk about is the one we know the name of. This car is called the Pegasi Reaper. Now, this car looks really great in the trailer. Unfortunately, they've got these weird angles, so we can't quite see the whole car. But from what we can see here, we've got this lovely shade of blue with the neon lights in the background at nighttime. And unfortunately, we've only got the front and a little bit of the sides of the car. There are some better images you can go out and find. On the internet and all over. This was one of the first cars that was announced, so we know the name, we know full details. Basically, if you look at this car, I would describe it as a cross between the Zentorno and the Vaca. Really, it's a little bit of both. And overall, this car isn't anything that we haven't seen in the game. Kind of a Lamborghini-looking car, you know. Just nothing super special, nothing that we haven't seen before. But this next car here is insane. Now, unfortunately, I don't know the name of this car in-game. I don't know if it's been announced yet, but in real life, this, I believe, is the Aston Martin Vulcan. Now, so this I'm just going to be calling it the Vulcan. I'm going to be referring to it as the Vulcan throughout the video. Now, this green color on it looks really cool, and from this angle that we're at, it looks a lot like maybe the T20 or the Osiris or the Turismo, the Cheetah, those cars, and I think it is going to be more of, you know, one of those cars. But if you guys go look up the Aston Martin Vulcan in real life, and you guys look at some pictures, I think this is actually nothing like anything we've ever seen in Grand Theft Auto Online before, and this car is actually really beautiful. I know for a fact that maybe I might possibly either get a shark card, grind out some heists, maybe sell a car or two to get this bad boy, because this thing looks really cool. I'm hoping this will maybe be the fastest car in the game, top the T20, top the Zentorno, top the Adder, and this car will be up there. And I'm at least hoping that it'll be within the top 3, maybe replace the Zentorno or the T20, get up there. But this car does look really great, and I'm not sure if that's red neon under there or a reflection or what that is, but overall I think this car looks amazing. Just this little glimpse that we've got here. And then this next part here, I'm not exactly fully sure what this is, but as you can see, on the left-hand side there, we have got the Reaper, and on the right-hand side, we have got the Vulcan just kind of peeking out right there. But in the middle, I am not sure what this car is. I'm not sure whether it's a new car or a currently existing car. If I had to say from the front, it looks like maybe the Floor GT or possibly the Chameleon, but I believe this is going to be a new sports car, possibly maybe looking like a cross between those two. This is the only real quick glimpse we get of it in the whole video, but as you can see, Rockstar really wanted us to take note of it. It is dead center in this clip here, and the 2 other cars are featured, which makes me think that this is going to be a new thing. But now something that we don't really see super well on the far right side, we get this glimpse of some kind of truck. Something that, maybe it looks like a mule, but to me, it doesn't look like a mule. It looks maybe a little bit high. Maybe these cars are just low. I'm not used to them being in the game because I've never seen them. I'm not really sure on size proportions, but that looks a little high to be a mule. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Maybe it's some sort of transport car. I know Rockstar has got all these little things and features throughout this whole video of all of these things, really, and it's just really interesting to kind of look for these things. But next, let's get to this next little clip here. Now, here we have this image of the city with all these red dots and green dots all over. Now, for concept for this, maybe possibly these are warehouses or enemy warehouses, or maybe even our warehouses people were selling to, convoy routes, all that kind of thing, selling drugs, weapons, medicine, human organs, medication, all that kind of stuff, just all over. And if you guys go watch the trailer, you can see more of that. I'm not going to touch on that on this video. Maybe I will make a different video. But, yeah, this looks really cool. You got that executive, and as you can see, he's got the gun even. The main guy in that front seat has got the gun. Maybe he's popping these guys. They're not giving him good enough ideas on what to do with the business. He's gonna take out some employees there. Now this next clip we've got here looks to be in some sort of office building. This is maybe where it's run. We've got a similar map of the city down there on that computer, and look at the wads of cash that guy has, man. Maybe, just maybe, this could be just a DLC where we're gonna get stacked, and I'm really hoping it is, guys. Now, if you pay attention to the other guys, they're doing some stuff, kind of apartment type things. You got that plane on the outside, but this isn't super special. Now, I want to get to this next thing here, and I believe it is this truck. This thing is insane. Look at it, is plowing through all these cars. This thing is crazy, just plowing through cars in the middle of an intersection. That is insane. I hope this thing is super buff, and I hope it's just super good, and I hope it just destroys in online, man. I hope that this thing is insane, and I hope it's got maybe some mounted turrets. My apologies for that pronunciation. I just butchered the fuck out of that. Some turrets and stuff like that all over it. Maybe we just destroy people and wreck people. Now, another thing I want to point out is this cargo bob, this red cargo bob. Now, we've never seen anything like this before. And it's just, it's really weird to point out this customization on it. It's red. It's not normal. And maybe that's just because of, the cargo bob Rockstar decided to spawn in the mission or what, but I'm hoping that maybe there is something more behind this, guys. And that is basically it in the video. You guys can go check out the trailer and check out all that stuff. Finance and Felonies will be released June 7th. The trailer is out if you guys would like to go watch it now. That is basically it, guys. I will post more gameplay with me and my friends of the DLC when it actually releases. You guys have a great day, and I am out.